Star, and then obviously you've got two of her teammates in Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull acting as her caddies, and this is brilliant. This is hilarious for me. It's like they're walking around with a caddy outfit that is Indiana Fever.
What happens when three of the most talked about WNBA stars, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexie Hull, step off the basketball court and onto the golf course? You get a viral sports crossover moment that no one saw coming. That's right, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull shocked fans this week after showing up as caddies for Caitlin Clark during her celebrity golf tournament appearance, and social media absolutely exploded. But this story goes way deeper than a few laughs and golf swings. From friendship and branding to rivalries and the WNBA's reaction, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. Stay tuned, because we're breaking down every hilarious, surprising, and game-changing detail about Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull becoming Caitlin Clark's caddies, and what this says about the new era of women's sports. It all started when Caitlin Clark, yes, the Indiana Fever superstar and the biggest name in women's basketball right now, got an invitation to compete in a celebrity golf tournament. The event? None other than the Annika Pro-Am at the Pelican Golf Club in Florida, one of the most prestigious Pro-Am tournaments in the LPGA circuit. This wasn't just another celebrity outing. The tournament brings together top LPGA pros, athletes from other sports, and famous entertainers for a weekend of competition, charity, and fun. Caitlin Clark, who's known for her fiery competitiveness, was reportedly thrilled to get the invite. But what made fans lose their minds wasn't her swing, it was her caddies. Because instead of hiring a professional or bringing along a golf coach, Caitlin showed up with two familiar faces, her WNBA peers and good friends, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull of the Indiana Fever. Yup, the same Sophie Cunningham who's known as the WNBA's ultimate trash talker and energy spark plug, and the same Lexie Hull who's been Clark's Fever teammate and one of her biggest supporters since her rookie debut. The trio instantly became the highlight of the tournament, not because of their scorecard, but because of their chemistry, energy, and viral antics. Fans first caught wind of the moment when photos and videos started popping up online. Caitlin Clark was seen walking down the fairway, calm, focused, and competitive as ever, while Sophie and Lexie followed behind, carrying her clubs, cracking jokes, and even pretending to strategize like professional caddies. One clip that went viral showed Sophie Cunningham pulling out a driver and whispering something dramatic like, "You gotta go for it, Kate, full send." Meanwhile, Lexie Hull was seen marking the ball and helping Clark line up a putt with laser-focused seriousness, like she was reading a final defensive play in the WNBA Finals. Fans couldn't get enough. One fan tweeted, "Caitlin Clark having Sophie Cunningham as a caddy is peak sports entertainment." Another wrote, "I need a Caitlin Sophie Lexie reality show ASAP. Forget golf, this is comedy gold." Even the official LPGA account joined in the fun, posting, "When your friends don't just support you, they carry you." Literally. Now, this isn't just a random publicity stunt. Caitlin Clark, Lexie Hull, and Sophie Cunningham have actually built a close bond that goes beyond the court. Clark and Hull became teammates when Caitlin was drafted to the Indiana Fever earlier this year. From the very first practice, they clicked. Both intense competitors, both sharpshooters, both with a deep love for the game. Hull reportedly helped Clark adjust to life in the WNBA, introducing her to teammates, showing her the ropes of media duties, and even recommending local coffee spots in Indianapolis. And Sophie Cunningham? She's been one of the loudest public supporters of Caitlin since her college days. Back when Clark was dominating the NCAA at Iowa, Sophie often tweeted about her games, praising her confidence and swagger. So when the idea came up for Caitlin to play in the Annika Pro-Am, it was only natural she'd bring her friends along. According to insiders, it was Clark herself who invited Sophie and Lexie to join her for the weekend, jokingly saying she needed the best hype squad in women's basketball to carry her clubs. Turns out that hype squad became one of the most viral moments of the entire tournament. Here's the twist. Caitlin Clark can actually play golf. While fans might have expected her to just show up for fun, she impressed everyone with her natural athleticism and competitive drive. Reports from the event say Caitlin held her own among seasoned golfers and other celebrity athletes, draining long putts and hitting consistent drives. Even LPGA legend Annika Sorenstam, the tournament's host, praised her performance, saying, "Caitlin has great focus and poise. You can tell she's used to performing under pressure." But of course, Caitlin's signature intensity wasn't just limited to basketball. As soon as clips hit social media, the internet went crazy. TikTok edits, meme compilations, and commentary videos flooded timelines. One viral comment said, "This is the crossover event of the year. Caitlin Clark brings the WNBA to the LPGA." Another joked, "Sophie and Lexie are gonna need WNBA off-season contracts as full-time caddies." But beyond the humor, fans also noticed something deeper: how moments like this are changing the narrative around women's sports. It wasn't just about basketball or golf. It was about visibility, personality, and connection. Fans love seeing athletes outside their typical roles, laughing, competing, showing real friendship. It humanizes them, makes them relatable, and draws in a wider audience. This kind of crossover between WNBA stars and the LPGA is exactly what helps grow women's sports across the board. And make no mistake, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexie Hull are all aware of that. But there's also a bigger picture here. Moments like this, lighthearted, viral, cross-sport, are helping redefine how WNBA players build their brands. Traditionally, women's basketball players didn't get much off-season visibility. But now, they're starring in commercials, collaborating with major brands, hosting camps, and yes, caddying in golf tournaments. It's about expansion. It's about personality. And Caitlin Clark is at the center of it all. Since joining the league, Clark's presence has skyrocketed WNBA viewership, attendance, and merchandise sales. And she's bringing her peers along with her, players like Hull and Cunningham, who are gaining huge boosts from these appearances. When you zoom out, this moment symbolizes something much bigger. For decades, women's sports have fought for visibility, for media coverage, sponsorships, and fan engagement. Now, moments like this, where athletes show their humor, friendships, and crossover appeal, are breaking through in a way traditional sports coverage never could. You're not just watching a golf tournament, you're watching a story, a connection, and a celebration of women in sports. And with social media amplifying it, these athletes are no longer limited by network broadcasts or traditional marketing. They're their own media powerhouses. Sophie, Lexie, and Caitlin showed that with a little creativity and authenticity, you can turn a weekend golf outing into a viral movement. So there you have it, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull, the most entertaining caddies in sports history, teaming up with Caitlin Clark for an unforgettable golf weekend. From viral laughs to real friendship, from LPGA fairways to WNBA headlines, this story proves that women's sports are more connected, creative, and inspiring than ever. And let's be honest, we're all secretly hoping this trio does it again. Narrator, what did you think of Caitlin Clark's golf appearance? Should Sophie and Lexie become her official caddies for every tournament? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you love this crossover, and don't forget to subscribe for more WNBA and sports stories just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on NBA Hoops Dynasty.